Yeah, so this is War Emblem, Bill. He won the Derby wire to wire. Then he came back and won the Preakness in 2002. And then when he was going for the Belmont, he stumbled coming out of the gate, lost all chance. And as luck would have it, we also have the horse who beat him down there, a horse named Sarava, who was the longest shot in Belmont history. And I was there that day with 103,000 other people when War Emblem was going for the Triple Crown, and now he's in my yard. Huh, is that cool or what? He said, well, it's cool for you. He goes, I'm not sure it's how cool it is for me. We're very grateful to Mr. Yoshida and everyone connected with the Shidai Stallion Station over in Japan on Hokkaido for donating this horse to us. We're very, very grateful. Bob Baffert said this is one of the toughest horses he's ever been around. But I think he's settled down in retirement. He doesn't like you to mess with him much. He likes make his own rules. And as long as you play by his rules, everything's fine. He doesn't like a shank. He loves the sound of the Kubota with the feet in it. One of the great things about, we have such a great relationship now with both the JBBA, the Japanese Breeders Association, and Mr. Matsuda, and with everybody at Shidai Stallion, that when these great stallions retire over there, we're going to get first dibs on a lot of them, bringing them home. So I'm very excited about that. Charismatic's on the list, and I'll have another. And so there's a lot of really, really nice. Came home, a horse he beat in the Derby. Hear that? We actually have two other horses at the farm that he beat. We would have had three, but Dan the Bluegrass Man was scheduled to run in that Derby. He scratched that morning. But we also have Lusty Latin, finished either last or next to last, and Easy Grades. And the betting was so crazy that day that Lusty Latin, who wasn't much of a horse at all, actually went off at a shorter price than War Emblem. Because people didn't think that he could carry his speed wire to wire in the Derby. And the field was a great field. He had Medaglia d'Oro and Came Home, and you had some really, really nice horses in that race. And he just went wire to wire. He's handsome, isn't he? He really knows who he is. But he's aware of every little thing. Like, he's used to the traffic now, but when a school bus goes by or a siren goes by, he doesn't panic or anything. He just picks his ears up and he looks at him, follows him, and goes back to whatever he's doing. But he's very, very aware where he is and who he is, and he wants to know what his surroundings are like, and he's extremely smart. In fact, when one of the gentlemen from Shidai Stallion was here to visit him, we were talking about the intelligent horses and how smart he was, and how smart Black Tie Affair and Precisionist and Silver Charm and Touch Gold and Alphabet Soup and how smart they are. And I was saying how smart he is, and he said to me, he goes, in his case, maybe too smart. Yeah, so he's just an amazing animal, and again, it's such a treat to wake up every morning and be able to play with him. Be his waiter. I'm the downstairs of upstairs, downstairs. You want some more? Oh, huh? Yeah. But he's when he first got here, he was a handful. Didn't want you to come with him. I'll give you an example. He was over at Rood and Riddle in quarantine for 3 weeks, and every morning and every afternoon I would come and feed him carrots, trying to settle him down. He'd get used to my voice and get used to me, how he smelled and how he moved and all that. So when he got here, it wouldn't be too much of a shock. And so one afternoon I decided I wanted to get the halter that he came home from Japan. I wanted to get that one and give him his new one, which he's wearing now. And I went in there, and every other time I'd ever gone in there with the carrots into a stall, he was a piece of cake, just ate them out of my hand, no big deal and everything. He took one look at that halter, and he thought I was going to take him someplace. He thought it might be a shank or something. I was going to do something to him, and he came at me like I was a wounded chicken. Bam! Right after me. Pinned his ears back and bared his teeth, and whew, I said, oh, that's what they mean. But he's really settled in very nicely now. And he hasn't lost an ounce of intelligence, and he hasn't lost his great sense of noble bearing or any of that. But
how old is he now?
Well, let's see. I think he's 22. No. No, Silver Charm's 22. No, he was in 2002, so it's 1999. Yeah, so he's 17.